welcome everyone to the baby rookie qualifying on this Monday morning. I hope your tourney is going well if you played it already. If not, good luck in your qualifying. We'll play a lot of rookies today, maybe even tomorrow, because I've made a huge mistake. My baby pro account got relegated to Rookie 3 because I did not pay attention to it last week. So that's a mistake I hope I'll never make again. Then we have my new account that was created on New Year's Day, so it's only a couple of days old. You voted for the name and profile pic, and all that will be revealed later today in that stream. Let's get going. Let's see what we can do here with Mrs. Purchase. She's starting to get clubs that are a little bit competitive, you know. We might pull something off here. Been scratching those top 10s lately with her. We'll see. We'll see how this tournament goes. I'm really excited for this tournament. I think there's lots of good opportunities out there. Let's see what we can do here on this par 4, where we are going for the green. The extra mile 4. It's gonna be tough with the lack of topspin and everything, so we'll see. Let's just give this full overpower and go for it. Let's push back up into max and then full overpower. We do hit perfect, which is nice. We'll see where we end up here. Even if it's in the bunker, it's possible to save this. And this is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Should be an easy chip in. All right. Let's start this out with an eagle. Would be a good start, especially for this account. So that would be a Titan well spent. So yeah, even with an extra mile 4, we were able to reach easily. Well, not easily with full overpower and a perfect shot, but if you pull that off, no reason why you shouldn't get there. Ty, welcome buddy. Thanks for the good luck. So let's just chip this in with the mighty skewer. That's in for eagle. Nice start here. Mike Mandel, welcome buddy. Thanks for the good luck. Good to see you guys in here early on qualifying day 1. See what we can do here on the next one, the par 5. I only have a sniper 5 on this account. I don't know if I'm able to reach. I'd rather have the sniper though than a big dog, and then I'll play with the power 3 ball as well. Yeah. Good luck to you, my opponent. I think he's happy that I got the eagle and he got the birdie here without having to save it from the rough. All right. Eagle to start, fine. Hole number 2, we'll keep the same setup, the extra mile 4 and the sniper 5. I'd rather have a sniper with a little bit more distance, but I think with the power 3 ball we should be able to reach. If not, we'll have to overpower it or put on some topspin. just to give us a chance at the Albatross. But for that, first we have to pull off a very good drive. It's always the hiccup, right? Get it there onto that second fairway. Don't clip the rough or anything, you know. We do hit perfect. That should bounce over nicely if I've adjusted enough, and that is just fine. Staying away from trouble. Have a straight shot at the green. Try to get it as close as possible, and with a little luck we might be able to drop this. Albatrosses are never guaranteed, especially not with lower level clubs, but it's a hole where I, especially with my main rookie account, I really think we could dial this in for eagle with where we have an extra mile 6 and a sniper 7 or even 8, I think, I'm not sure. I think it's 7, but a huge improvement over the sniper 5 for sure. So today will be rookie day. We'll start with Mrs. Purchase, and later in the afternoon I'll have the other rookie accounts, including the new account, the 5-day-old account whose name will be revealed on the stream later today. For those of you who voted, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. It's been fun. So yeah, we lack a lot of distance here. A lot of distance. So this will be very hard to albatross on with these clubs. Let's just try to get it as close to the hole as possible for an easy eagle. Gonna push into max and even use a little overpower. We do hit it perfect. Let's see if we can get it to roll down there. Yes, even a little hot. Wouldn't have needed the overpower, but still an easy eagle, which should be, I say easy eagle if I don't mess up the putt, which happened before, you know. Jim! Thank you for joining me today. The name will be revealed when I stream that account later today. So, I'm not gonna say anything. All I can say is that Aka Heron and Danny Bear did not make the cut. It's gonna be a three-way race between Bill Purchase, Jimmy Magina, and Blair Toast with his late run. So we are safely in for eagle, which on this account is a very good score. Not a very good score, the expected score, you know. I didn't mess it up, I didn't get anything extra, but it's fine. Unlike our opponent who short-sighted himself with a bad shot. So we're -4 through 3, and I will never ever complain about that, you know. Should always be happy. Sure, we could, you know, drop one more here or there, but in the end, today is about qualifying. So even with the lack of distance here, I think I will use the sniper here in the future as well, with a power 3 ball. Hole number 3, this is the Koh Hong par 3, which will be played with a backbone, a backspin 51, that should be enough here. And I'm gonna use a navigator just to reduce the wind a little bit. Yes, Jim, something to look forward to. That's why I thought I'd reveal it on the stream and not just post the results, you know. Just the tiny bit of excitement for those who voted. So you're gonna use... I think even a little bit more backspin here. Try to find the line where it really goes close, you know, stops almost. So 20%, so 2.7 ish, as we're not quite in max distance. We do it perfect. Let's see where we end up here. Still a little hot there, but that was the max backspin I had. Maybe find another spot on the on that downhill fairway. It's fine, I'll take it with this account. If you have a club with more backspin, I think this is the shot to play for sure. It'll be much tougher to bounce on top of that hill there, or even the first fairway. And on to hole number 4. Once we hold this, number 4 is the par 4, where we can get into thorn range, which would improve our chances to drop it for eagle. Let's see if we can get one more here. Yeah, good shot from him there. You can see the high bounce. You'll always get it close that way, but it'll be super tough to get that in the hole. And that's what we usually want on par 3s. We want to get those hole-in-ones to separate us from the field. Those are the shots, the money shots, that will get you good position in the tournament. And I can also tell you about the new account that I've been playing it a little bit over the past days, and we have a killer bag for an account that is only 5 days old. Really got lucky with some chests there. I have to say I did spend some gems on opening them, so I got the cards to level up some clubs rather quickly, but still lucky that we got some really decent clubs. Gonna forfeit the shootout. No intention of wasting time for these 1k coins and a Tour 3 chest. So we have hole number 4, this this Maple Bay par 4. So I'm gonna play with an extra mile and a thorn and a quasar for the side spin. I've eagled this hole when I tried to find practice holes last week, but that was with Jane Plough, and she does have better clubs and a higher level thorn with a better ball guideline and more accuracy. So we'll see how we fare here with Mrs. Purchase. I have a problem with distance, as you can see, with the driver, so I'm gonna bump it over the bunker, but I will need a perfect shot for that. We do hit perfect. It should bounce over the bunker, stay in the fairway, and leave us in thorn distance. The problem is, if you hit great left or great right, you might end up in the bunker. And that's a tough shot from there, especially with these clubs, because my Malibu 4 will not be able to reach, especially not from the first bunker. If you have better clubs, better sand wedges with more distance, you might still save save the hole with an easy birdie. You might reach the green, you know, even if it's just a longer putt or an easy chip in, you know, the hole is not done yet if you hit the bunker. But with these clubs, I would have to save the birdie from distance, and that's not always guaranteed, and just hate starting with a par, you know. Having a par in qualifying really gets me down a little bit. But if you got a par a hole, it is in qualifying, you know. Not on the weekend round. So we are comfortably in thorn distance. See to find some kind of bounce that is okay and semi-consistent, you know. Let's see where this ends up. We do hit it perfect. Just a little shorter, maybe just 2 backspin is enough. Would have missed right, I think. We'll see. We will get this to drop. With the other accounts for sure. And even with this one, the lower level clubs, still possible to drop this. We'll have to find the right spot, you know, the right distance. And then hole number 5, the par 3, where I have to switch bags and get my Goliath out. Because I want to bounce over the bunker and not to the right of the bunker. I've made hole-in-one there as well in my practice sessions last week, also with Jane Plough. But there again, she does have a better Goliath. Here I only have a Goliath 4, which means accuracy, ball guideline, all that stuff. It's gonna be a little bit of a handicap, you know. But we'll try. It's all we can do, especially the first time we play the qualifying round. So I'm gonna see what ball I'm gonna use. Maybe a Quasar. Not a Quasar. We don't need side spin. Maybe a Navigator or even a Marlin. I'm gonna use a Marlin here. I don't have that many gems with Mrs. Purchase. I don't have many balls, so I try to save balls whenever I can. Other accounts, it's not that much of a problem, not with power 1 balls anyway. So here we have the Goliath 4, and we're gonna use a Marlin just to reduce the wind a little bit, but basic ball would also be fine. Here we go, bouncing it over the bunker. Hopefully with the right amount of backspin. You have to adjust like 30% from the front tee. And there you can see, if you have a Saturn or a backbone, you don't have the distance, you need to bounce it right off the bunker. I wanted to avoid that because I think the line you get to the hole, if you bounce it over the bunker, is better. Go on, Uwe. It's a decent shot, but it never had a chance to get in the hole. And that's really what we're looking for on par 3s, you know, give ourselves opportunities to get it in the hole, to get that extra stroke. this only has 3 backspin. That is not ideal. But we will try. So that'll be gonna adjust into the bunker, so also not ideal. And we hit great right. This is not the time to hit a great right shot, but it's fine. Yeah, 3 backspin is enough there. That's fine as well. If we hit it perfect and get the line right, this is definitely droppable. And then we have the next hole, the par 5. I'm looking forward to, you know, something to drop, you know, go for albatross, go for the rough bump albatross. So I have to change my bag here. I really need the sniper and the Goliath, so as not to go in between clubs. And I'll see what ball I'm gonna use. I've seen Tommy's stream earlier, and he went with a power 1 ball, and with the power 1 ball he was in the exact distance you cannot be. He was in between clubs and couldn't go for the rough bump. We don't want to put ourselves in that position, so I'm gonna either play with the Marlin power 0 ball, or I'm gonna use a Katana, a power 2 ball, and we will not be in between clubs. Or even a power 3 ball, a Titan, because I've got lots more Titans than Katanas. So I'm gonna change the bag first. That's the most important thing. I'm gonna use this, the extra mile sniper and Goliath. And then I've got lots of Titans, so I'm gonna go with the power 3 ball and see how this plays out. That par 3, Jim, I've been using 30%. 35 is from the second tee. The first tee should be 30%. I've been dropping it with 30%, so should be fine. Because the elevation is more on from the second and third tee than from the first. Also here we do have a slight problem with the extra mile 4. It's just barely getting there with the top spin. We do it perfect. It should roll over. We should have a Goliath then for the rough bump. Jim, you were the better results. Were they with from the front tee? Because the result here was not the. I don't think the adjustment was the problem. The great right was the worst part, you know. I wish I would have hit perfect and we could have seen if it was the right one. Alright, here we have to find a way to get this into the hole for albatross. I mean, not necessarily now, but sometime along the way for the opening round, the weekend round for sure, if we want to, you know, play for the top spots. So you have the rough bump here, and yeah, as you can see, with the power 3 ball, we are not in between clubs. We have an opportunity for the rough bump here, even if we have a low-level Goliath and no real ball guideline, you know. So let's just get it there, get the rough bump, see how the spin is, you know. We do it perfect. Too much backspin there. Maybe no backspin with this one. Not sure about the adjustment, was a bit too far down in the rough as well. Oh well, it's a safe eagle here as well, so I'm not gonna complain. This is gonna be fine. We have another chance at a drop on the next one, the par 4, where we should be getting into thorn distance as well. And for that we're gonna use the Titan. We just want to get as much distance as possible to bounce it. Oh, unlucky there from our opponent. Didn't really factor in the wind, went long. Alright, eagle, take this. We're on par to qualify pretty easily here with this account, my baby rookie. That's all I can ask for to start the day, you know. We'll get better as time goes on. So, get in the hole there, save that eagle. The advantage of the rough bump is that you will always have an easy eagle shot. He does hit it perfect, and it... that's unlucky. Unlucky, he did almost everything right there. But that's the game, you know. Better not get yourself into a position where you have to save eagle or birdie like that. We've all been there, you know, and we will not always be able to save the eagle and the birdie when we really have to, but feels bad. Gonna keep the same setup, the extra mile. If we hit a perfect drive, we should end up with a thorn shot, so it doesn't matter what else we have in the bag. Let's just go bounce it over there on the right, over the bunker, you know. Get in short iron distance, drop it there. If we find an opponent, that is. All right, we have found an opponent. Let's get this. Drives have been really good today. Not complaining, lots of perfects. Never in trouble, you know. I hope I don't jinx it, you know, by saying this right now. Before taking the drive, I should have waited until after that drive. Alright, he's going full blast with a Berserker, which is an option, of course, but I don't have any Berserkers to spend on this account. That is a nice shot. And I'm not gonna spend a Berserker here with any account, because I don't think it's that much of an advantage if he has his short shot from there, or I have it from a little farther away, you know. It's not gonna... We can even push up just a little bit, maybe half a ring, not much more. I'm gonna use some curl. We do hit it perfect. Okay, I did not jinx it, so that should end up very nicely down the fairway, give us a very decent chance to drop this with the thorn. And as you can see, The distance he gained with the Berserker is not gonna really make a difference here. So I'd rather not spend a Berserker and save them for holes where it really does make a difference. That's something I had to learn the hard way, you know, manage the stock of your balls wisely. Don't, you know, waste them just because you have them at the moment. As you can see, he left it short, so I mean, if I use a Berserker, I really wanted to secure the eagle there. Alright, where's minimum distance? So use a 3 backspin. Not a great left. Oh, that would have been in. That would have been in. We'll get that the next rounds. No worries. No problem at all. We'll do that next time. On to the next part 3. Let's see if we can drop it there. If we don't get anything extra anymore, we will qualify with a minus 13, which is fair enough. You know, it's a decent score. It'll see us through. I don't think it will matter in the end for our final position in the weekend round. We'll definitely have the tiebreaker advantage for the opening round over the majority of the field, especially in this lower level rookie bracket. Even though this is the hole we're gonna play next, I'm not gonna play it now because I have a power 3 ball, and that's gonna be of no use to me, as I will not use one on the next hole. So we're gonna keep the sniper for sure and go with the Quasar. Why? Because we need a little bit of side spin. This can be dialed in as well over the course of the following rounds. The better your sniper, the better your ball guideline, the better chance you have, to drop this. Here in rookie, I'm for sure going for the sniper bounce on the fairway above the bunker. The rough bump is also an option, but probably more for pro and expert. Yeah, don't take the big dog when you have a precision shot coming up. Know the holes you're playing before you play them in tournaments. It is a huge advantage, you know. You know which hole is coming up. Don't short sight yourself by playing blindly. Choose your bag before you play the hole, so you have everything set up and just have to concentrate on the shot. And now he's already wasting time and has to, you know, just get his shot in there, and that's gonna be horrible, I think. Way too high up, too much topspin there. Big dog, it's gonna bounce over the green and in the... Yeah, he's laughing, but that was the result that was gonna happen, you know. So we'll use 4 right, 2 top. And the guideline here is actually pretty good here for my sniper, you know. From pretty much mid-distance, you know. So let's adjust this with 10% extra and try to get this in the hole. We do hit perfect. Let's see where we end up if the guideline was fine and the topspin as well. It's a little hot there. The guideline was not good, so it's a bit tricky. But that's fine. We'll get it. We'll get it. All the shots we missed today with this account, we'll get them later with other accounts, or with this account in the opening round, the weekend round. This is just a warm-up session, you know. I try to qualify though, because with 7 accounts it'll be tough to get them all through over the next days. I don't want to end up having to qualify with all of them on Wednesday. It's gonna be cutting it pretty tight. So we get our birdie. We'll take it. No mistakes so far. And now I will have to switch bags again because we need a big dog on the next hole. Good luck to you, Bounty. That was the wrong club you chose there. Here we go. We have the big dog, the extra mile. And we will need a power 3 ball as well. And we'll go over the left hand side. I don't have the curl with any of my clubs to go over to the right hand side, so we'll go to the left and try to reach onto that second fairway, which would put us in a position where we can get it to the green in 2. Okay, Esben goes first. The rock is not the club to have if you want to get over there. Use your extra mile, whatever level it is. The extra mile level 4 here is enough, as you will see. Alright, come on, Esben. Also, power 3 ball is a must here if you want to go for the green in 2. I mean, it's a long hole. You need a perfect drive. You need an extra mile. You need a big dog. This all screams, you know, distance, 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 distance. And if you have clubs with distance and balls with distance, use them. So I want to get... It's gonna be very tough. I want to get over here, just bounce over there. That's 2 rings right there. So I will need overpower. 1.3 here, and this'll I'll push up into max distance, which is 1 and a little, and I will need a little overpower, but not too much. Ah, great, right, it's not gonna help. If I put too much overpower, the second bounce will be in the rough, like just because of the great right. If I hit this perfect, this would bounce just over. So now we have a huge problem. We will need to get the eagle from distance. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough to save this. So we'll be with a -12. Would have preferred a -13 here with Mrs. Purchase, but it's fine. It'll see us through and give us lots of room to improve. Nothing worse than if your best round is in qualifying and you cannot improve on that later on. So yeah, my razor is also not very great. Oh my god, I should concentrate on these shots. This is silly. This is silly, silly, silly. It works out well. We got lucky there. The bunker was definitely in play with a good left shot. Would I go over the left? I do think if you hit the drive perfect on the left, I would go left. because the second shot will be easier. If you go right, you'll have a tough line to the hole with the big rough in front and everything, and on the left hand side you can bounce it over the rough. I think it'll be easier to get it to the green. I haven't been able to try the right. I've tried the right, but I always mess it up because of the lack of curl, and I couldn't really see what the second shot would look like. I might give it a go later on in another round if I'm not trying to qualify maybe, but yeah. So now we have a little bit of a problem here. We have a thorn, which is already good, but it's in max distance, so we need to find the right line to save this, you know. We do need to get lucky here. No, we are not gonna get lucky, but we hit great left. Those are not good shots. It is far away from the hole, but I think it's because the bounce is different. So if I hit perfect and I hit the spot where I aimed it at, it would have been closer to the hole at least. Here the great left gave the ball another left kick, so a perfect shot would not have been farther, not that far away from the hole. Yeah, so disappointing finish. Lesson learned. Gotta be careful there, hitting it perfect with the extra mile 4. It's not an easy drive, but if you pull it off, it'll give you the best chance for an eagle. So I'll probably go with that. With my other main rookie, I'll have an extra mile 6. You know, it makes it a little bit easier because of the distance and better accuracy, and it's more forgiving, you know. And I might try, if I'm gonna have a look if I have another account in rookie where I have a club with curl, and maybe try to go right to at least explore the option for you. So this is it for qualifying. Now the one rookie round. My children are gonna come back anytime from school. I'm gonna have to make lunch, you know, send them back to school, and then I'll stream some more. And then they'll come back this afternoon, and I'll take care of them for a little while, and I'll stream some more. I'm gonna do a lot of streaming today, you know. See where we are at. We are in second place comfortably. You can see it's a weak rookie bracket, which is normal with a relatively new account. We will qualify easily, which is the main thing. So good luck in your tournaments all. I hope to see you back here again soon, maybe today, over the next days. I'll be streaming all week up until Sunday. So good luck, hope to see you again, and bye bye.